You're doing things that are bringing you down because you're supposed to be at the top of your game, but you're doing it because you're trying to get that female, and now you're becoming a nice guy instead of a nice person. Girls keep going to bad boys. It's never gonna stop. You guys can watch these AMS videos and it will help you for real, because these nice guy things that you guys are doing is why you are not getting the girls you want to get. You are validating that woman. What is up, my BBossBaddies, my bad mountain fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about nice guy versus a nice person. So I've been wanting to do this video, but I really wanted to get it out, because when I did my nice guy videos, which I have two, on the first one mainly, I had a lot of people not understand. I mean, of course there was those that understood, but I just want to make certain stuff clear. Like, some people really get offended, and to me it's just like, you're watching the video to get an understanding of how girls at a young age, most of them, and even some girls carried on in life, that's how their mindset is. There's plenty of videos out here about alpha males. There's so many videos out here about all of the stuff that makes a woman act this way, or why a woman acts this way, or what a woman actually wants. And that's literally me here clarifying it for you guys. That's me giving you verification. And you guys are getting so offended and saying that, well, every woman that's like this is this and that. And it's just today's society, and it's just a lot of females. And it's nothing for anybody to get offended by. I personally don't really care. Like, it's the comment section. Comment what you want, but I just want you guys to understand there's really nothing to get offended by. There's a lot of jerks out here. There's a lot of assholes out here. There's a lot of bad guys. There's a lot of good things about nice guys still. But the way things run in this world, it runs a certain way. And when people hear the truth, some people don't like to hear the truth. But it's the truth. That's why people keep watching alpha males and how to dodge women like this. And if you want to pin it back on me, that's totally okay. I already know where I'm at. The stuff that I tell you guys about what these females want is what I wanted years ago. Years ago, when I was young, when I was learning, when I was still not as confident, when I was just going through a lot of stuff. It's okay, but I'm trying to save you guys time. That's all. Make sure you follow me on my Patreon. If you guys don't know about that, I already told you guys all the insight, all the good stuff, all my sneak peek on things, and all the, private life, all that good stuff is going to be on there, and stuff that I won't be actually posting on YouTube as well. I'm going to start live stream on there. You guys told me to start on here, but I actually will not be doing live stream on YouTube. It'll only be on my Patreon. So if you want to be a part of that and learn more and just join the fun, make sure you check out my Patreon, of course, social media. And now let's get into it. Nice guy versus nice person. It's a complete difference, and you guys are going to learn a lot today. So make sure you watch until the end. A nice guy does things out of his way for a girl. Goes out of his way for a girl. It's all about the female. When you start deciding what you want to do, you're doing it because you are trying to get results from her. It's not for yourself. I'm going to keep getting into it. Keep watching, y'all. And make sure you give me a big thumbs up as well. And make sure that post notifications on. Obviously, when people say nice guy, they can say, oh, he's just a nice guy. This is a nice girl. When I explain to you guys what girls don't like about guys like this, and I'll say girls because a lot of this is girls. If a woman is in a place where she's motivated, she has a good mind, very goal-orientated, very, about herself. She's very independent, self-aware, self-confident, all of that stuff, then she's not really going to fit into this category at all, in the sense that she's not looking for a boy. And these characteristics, this is what you will find in a young man. As a guy matures, as a guy gets older, as a guy is about his business and, improves in life, gets up there, he is not supposed to be into these things that you guys are watching videos about, that some guys get offended by, that some guys feel like, why girls are like this. It's the same thing that comes down for boys. Bad boys. That's what women like, not bad men. Because if you're a man, you won't fit into the category of what these females love and want. That doesn't require you to be a nice guy. With the nice guy thing, there is certain stuff that can come off too strong. That's why I say there's certain stuff you guys actually have to cut out, and you guys are not realizing it. And they don't realize that if they were just on their purpose, then it would not be an issue at all. A nice person all revolves around a kind-hearted person with a good soul and has good intentions, all of that. But when it comes down to a nice guy and there's a female put in front of that nice guy, it becomes a nice guy thing because you're doing things that's stepping out of your character. You're doing things that are bringing you down because you're supposed to be at the top of your game, but you're doing it because you're trying to get that female, and now you're becoming a nice guy instead of a nice person. When you are doing things that you would just do for a female and you would not do for the same sex if you're a straight man, then it is because you were just doing it for the female most likely. So, like opening the door for a female. You would do that for another person because you are a nice person. If you were in front of somebody, you would hold that door back for them to grab it. That's you being a nice person. You can do that for a girl because that's still what you would do for another guy. Now I'm talking about when you are staring at the female all day long and you cannot get your eyes off of her, literally. And I say literally because there's a difference when, you kind of look back a few times, or, you give her that look and then you look away, but you gave her that look because she's very attractive or she's what you've been looking for, right? Your eyes are stuck on that female, but it will never be for another human being because you are not a nice guy. You were just a nice person. So keep remembering that if you are doing things because of that female, trying to ease her mind, fill up her ego, that's what you're doing when you're doing these things. Let me just tell you that. Not every female, but those young ones, those girls. That's what you are doing when you are staring at her all day. You are giving her verification. You are validating that woman. That's why in those AMS videos, they tell you guys not to be doing things like that. But anyways, let me not get off topic, but back to what I was saying. Like I just said, if you were doing it because of that female, I keep saying it. If you were stepping anything, any action, it's because of that female and you wouldn't do it for another person, another human being because you were a nice person, then you were doing it because of that girl and you were becoming a nice guy. So if you really cannot figure out what you are doing because you are a nice guy or a nice person, take this. Would you do this for another human being? Would you do this because you're a nice person, or you're just doing it because of this girl, because of this girl, because of this girl? Ask yourself that, and if the answer is because of this girl, then you got your answer. And of course, it's not every single time, but I'm telling you, majority of the time, a nice person will do things in the kindness of their heart as far as like opening a door for a female. That's not something I'm going to ever say, oh, nice guys do and you guys need to stop doing. No. But when I'm telling you, you're staring way too much. You're giving her so much eyes, so much attention. Oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm just, why can't I do that? She looks really good. Come on. Like, listen to that. Take that in. There's other things that I listed in my videos. There's a lot of stuff as far as apologizing too much. You have to stand your ground. You have to stand at the top of your game. You have to know when you're actually wrong and when you're actually right. You want to be the one to impress her. Well, cut it all out. You guys can watch these AMS videos and it will help you for real. It'll help you for real, you guys. Because these nice guy things that you guys are doing is why you are not getting the girls you want to get. Girls keep going to bad boys. Girls keep going to guys like this. It's never going to stop because that's the society we live in. As far as rewarding instead of just giving. When you're rewarding a woman by doing the things that can make her ego go up, that can make her feel so much better, make her feel like she's in control, then you fall into that category of being a nice guy. Once a female has actually allowed a man into her life, once a female has accepted that guy and actually wants to grow and get somewhere with that guy, it's not like she's looking at him as a bad target. You do it out of love, but you still hold your ground. You still play that masculine role. You still handle your business. You're still at the top of your game. You're still on your purpose. And then you find yourself doing things for her, but you guys are in love. You do things for her because you guys are both at the same place and see eye to eye, and it's called respect. It's not called you being that nice guy. It's just called respect. It's called love now. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game when you guys are in a different place. And it's normally the beginning stage where you guys are trying to do that most. You're trying to be the nice guy. If you actually did something that was disrespectful, play that role as a grown man and apologize. Don't just apologize because you didn't text her all day. Don't feel so bad because you can't text her 24/7 because you got business to handle. You are at work getting that money and not worrying about a girl. If she was a woman, she would understand You are a man, and that's what you need to do. Handle your business, be on your purpose. Hope you guys got a quick little insight, because there's still so much, as I said, to say to this topic. So yes, be on the lookout. Make sure that post notification is on, because I'm going to be dropping another one very soon, and I'm also going to be dropping my opinion on red pill. So make sure you follow me on my Patreon. As I said, you guys will see a lot more, and I'll get more active as I grow on there. And then of course be on the lookout for live streams, but only on the Patreon. Make sure you follow me on all my social media to stay updated, to see what's next. And then of course make sure that post notification is on after, of course, subscribing, right? So thank you guys all so much, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys.